Welcome to our Bayer monthly supply and demand report review. Also, we're looking at quarterly grain stocks, production, and supply and demand. The numbers that have just come out look to be positive for soybeans and negative for cotton. So we'll get into that just a moment. Let's go first to cotton. Now I'm going to read directly from the USDA's report. It says the U.S. 2016-2017 cotton outlook shows larger production, exports, and ending stocks relative to last month. Production has raised 435,000 bales to nearly 17 million bales. That exact number is 16.96 is the actual number, mainly due to higher production in Texas. Domestic meal use is unchanged, but exports are raised to 12.5 million bales and ending stocks to 5 million. The forecast range for the marketing year average price received by producers is narrowed 1 cent on each end from 65 to 68 cents per pound, with the midpoint unchanged at 67. Larger production is the main factor driving 1.5 million bale increase in projected global 2016-2017 ending stocks. In addition to the increase for the United States, production is raised 1 million bales for China, where inspection data indicates higher production than previously anticipated in the Xinjiang region, partially offset by a decrease for Pakistan, which is based on ginning arrivals. Consumption is reduced for India, Mexico, and Turkey, mostly offset by an increase for China. World trade is raised slightly, due mainly to higher projected imports by Pakistan and Bangladesh. Higher exports are projected for the United States and India, partially offset by decreases for Uzbekistan and Australia. World ending stocks are now projected at 90.6 million bales. So what's the reaction? Well, before this came out, cotton was actually up on the day 21. And so it is traded from up 21 to right now it's down 38 at 72.76. It did get down, reacting to this report, which was perceived as negative. It did get down to 72.57 in March. Let's look at some other months. Just a second. Let me pull up the have a little bit of technical difficulty, so let's go on and we'll come back to it. Let's look at the numbers for corn and soybeans. The numbers there positive for soybeans. Going into this report, soybeans were actually down 2.5 cents. Right now, soybeans are up 15 cents. So that tells you right there the reaction to the market. Soybean production number, they anticipated, or the analysts thought it would be 4.380 billion bushels. It actually came out at 4.307. So that was a smaller production number. Let's go down and look at ending stocks. The ending stocks were 420 million bushels for soybeans. Anticipation was for 468, so a tightening of the stocks there. Quarterly stocks in billions of bushels. Looking at soybeans, the number was 2.895. That's the quarterly stocks, 2.895 billion bushels. They thought it was going to be 2.951, a tightening there. That's the reason we've suddenly seen this jump in soybeans. The corn, and I'll tell you before the report, corn was down 2.5. Right now, corn is down 1.5. So a pretty neutral number based on the reaction. Let's look at crop production for corn. It came out at 15.148 billion bushels. The average guess was 15.198, only slightly under that. Going down to ending stocks, the number came out at 2.355 billion bushels. They thought it would be 2.396, so a slight tightening in corn, but not that much. Quarterly stocks for corn, the number came out at 12.384 billion bushels, and the guess was 3.358. So the stocks report in corn was a little bit higher than people had thought. Winter wheat number came out for millions of winter wheat acreage. at 32.4 million acres. They thought it would be 34.2. So wheat has had a positive reaction. Wheat was up a half-cent before this report, and because this shows a smaller number for acres than anticipated, wheat's right now up 9. So positive reaction in wheat, positive reaction in soybeans, a pretty muted or not much of a reaction in corn and cotton, a little bit of a negative reaction there. We've sold off about 60 points since this report came out in corn, and we're still there. So I will give you a heads up on this. The National Cotton Council final survey for acreage estimates will be coming, I think will be finished as of Saturday, and then it will be released. We'll look forward to that. All information is that we're going to see a good increase in cotton acreage in this country. Already have seen Cotton Grower Magazine's survey shows an increase of 7.3% in terms of acres, and that would take it up to 10.887 million acres. So that's certainly a subject a lot of people are watching now, the amount of acreage of cotton that will be increased in this country. So that's it. That is a reaction of the report and what the report shows. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.